Welcome to the Royal Palace, where apparently some visitors mistake it for a petting zoo. You'd think the stern faces and ceremonial uniforms would be a dead giveaway, but no. We're about to witness what happens when tourists learn that these guards aren't just fancy decorations.
Do not touch the King's lifeguard! Do not touch the King's lifeguard!
Spoiler alert, it doesn't end with a selfie. Oh, look, another tourist who thinks do not touch is just a friendly suggestion. Watch as this visitor attempts to become a horse whisperer, only to discover that these majestic steeds aren't here for impromptu petting sessions. The guard's patience meter is visibly dropping faster than a tourist's jaw when they realize these aren't costume actors.
Let go away!
Breaking news. Military authority doesn't disappear just because you have a camera. Our featured tourists today seem to have missed the memo that these aren't Disney characters in fancy dress. Watch as they perfect the art of selective hearing, turning a simple step-back request into an international incident.
Get back to the King's lifeguard!
In today's episode of Actions Have Consequences, we present a tourist who apparently believes military commands are like hotel suggestions, optional. Twice he ignored the rules, and twice he learned that royal guards come with surround sound capabilities. The volume of their commands? Let's just say it's better than any audio tour. Here's a revolutionary concept. Those big warning signs. They're not just street art. Watch as one ambitious hugger discovers that guard horses aren't interested in Instagram moments. The sign clearly says, "No touching the reins," but some people won't believe it until they hear it in guard speak, which coincidentally can be heard from 3 blocks away. Behold a masterclass in contrasts. Watch as perfectly behaved school children demonstrate the lost art of following basic instructions. Spoiler. Our rebellious friend discovers that getting a royal scolding makes for a rather memorable class field trip, just not in the way she planned. Ah, yes, the peculiar breed of tourist who treats getting yelled at by a royal guard as some sort of bucket list item. It's like they're collecting badges for questionable life choices. Here's a novel idea. Maybe don't treat centuries-old military traditions like an interactive theater performance. But no, some folks won't feel like they've had the full experience until they've earned their royal reprimand. Today's lesson in natural consequences features our 4-legged friend demonstrating why horses deserve personal space. One quick chomp later, and suddenly everyone's an expert in maintaining proper distance. Funny how a horse can teach a better lesson about boundaries than all those warning signs combined. Picture this. One dropped water bottle, one quick-thinking guard, and one determined tourist who apparently missed the memo about not playing fetch between a horse's hooves. The guard's strategic bottle-kicking maneuver should have been enough of a hint, but no. Someone still decided to audition for world's most unnecessary rescue mission.
It sounded like the lady was showing it like that tinsel in pickpocket. Tourist dropped a bottle of water, guys.
Get back!
Let's talk about these guards who stand stoically for hours like living statues. Their occasional marching isn't just for show, it's literally keeping them conscious. Yet some tourists treat their vital movement like it's a street performance that needs a close-up audience. Pro tip, if you see a guard starting to march, maybe don't treat it as an invitation to play Dodge the Soldier. Apparently those clear pictograms showing "Don't touch the horse" might as well be abstract art to some visitors. It's amazing how a simple picture of a hand with a big X through it can spark so many creative interpretations. Who knew absolutely not could be so open to interpretation? Meet our featured tourist, auditioning for How to Get a Guard's Attention 101 by playing a riveting game of Touch the Reins. Spoiler alert, this isn't a game show and there's no prize for most annoying tourist of the day.
Get off the right! Get off the right!
Watch as the age-old battle between I can do whatever I want meets actually no you can't. Starring entitled tourists, unimpressed guards, and special guest appearances by local law enforcement who are more than happy to explain the concept of rules.
Police!
Step up to the King's Lifeguard!
Jesus Christ, she still goes back. The police are coming to see what happened. Pods machine. She's now been told by the police you are not.
Today in Horse Protection 101, witness a guard. Transform from stoic statue to dynamic defender faster than you can say, back off. Meanwhile, some tourists still treat the warning signs like weekend novel suggestions, optional and easily ignored. Picture this. Adults ignoring warning signs, then using their children as adorable guinea pigs for horse petting experiments. Because nothing says responsible parenting quite like ignoring a horses might bite sign. Future parenting book title, How to Turn Your Child's Field Trip into an ER Visit. In today's episode of Things You Don't See Every Day, witness a surprise spiritual intervention amidst tourist chaos. Nothing quite like a divine reminder to behave yourself around the royal guards. Breaking news, local horse delivers instant karma to overconfident tourist. Turns out watching horse videos on TikTok doesn't make you a horse whisperer. Who knew? Let's wrap this cavalcade of chaos with a simple message. These aren't your local petting zoo ponies, folks. These are highly trained military horses with highly trained military handlers, and yes, both deserve your respect. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed watching tourists